Hi there, this is episode 424 of Rook. I've been away from this desk for a little bit dealing with an unexpected surgery. Glad to be back with you. Let's zoom out. Iran is not the Islamic Republic, and this regime's days are numbered. Now, at a time like this, it's hard not to get trapped in the daily drama. One Truth Social post, one headline, one terrifying image, one new rumor about missiles, bunkers, blackouts, or whatever comes next. Cue the social media text. And of course, these things matter. Lives are at stake, Iranian civilians are at risk, and a dying regime is often at its most vicious. But it may also be time to take a deep breath and zoom out. Iran is not the Islamic Republic, and this regime's days are finally numbered. Iran is not a slogan from 1979 or a clerical dictatorship or the sum total of prison walls, televised lies, and men with guns. Iran is one of the world's great continuous civilizations, a culture of poetry and philosophy, of science and architecture, of artistry, invention, and intellect, a people who gave the world empires, epics, miniatures, music, mathematics, medicine, and metaphors before this regime's founders were even a dark idea in history's waiting room. For 2,500 years and more, Iran has endured invasions, upheavals, dynasties, fractures, and rebirths. So let's be clear about what the Islamic Republic actually is. It is not Iran. It is a rupture, a violent 47-year interruption, a humiliating blip in the long and brilliant story of a people far older, deeper, and greater than the thugs who have hijacked the state. And even before the current phase of this conflict, this regime was already weak. Why did merchants close their shops in December? Why did millions take to the streets? Why were Iranians chanting for regime change and the crown prince? Because the country was already being crushed by economic collapse, a worthless currency, hyperinflation, electricity shortages, water crisis, and a state so dysfunctional it no longer seemed capable of producing anything except repression. And 3 months later, none of that has improved. It has worsened. So the conditions that led Iranians to rise up have not disappeared. They have deepened. Yes, the danger is real. This regime may become even more monstrous on its way down. Yes, it may kill more brutally, threaten more openly, and cling to power more savagely. But this is not sustainable. A nation of this size, this complexity, this intelligence, this cultural memory cannot be reduced forever to a mafia with a flag. Iran is not North Korea, not with 90 million people, not with this history, this diaspora, this opposition, not with millions of Iranians who have already shown the world that they want their country back. Remember this. Iran is not the Islamic Republic. The regime's days are numbered. And when this murderous blip is finally over, what will remain is what has always been there beneath it. Iran, ancient, brilliant, wounded, yes, but still alive and ready to rise again.